Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
We're talking now with the Kuemper girls 4x2 team here for today. They just wrapped up their race, so we're going to start off with the first person in this race, Megan Scott. Megan, talk to me a little bit about this race here today. I was hearing ramblings. You guys did your best so far this season. Talk to me about the race.
Yeah, we PR'd tonight with 1 minute 53 seconds. And we've been PRing for the past couple of races, so we expected it tonight, but we did really well.
Where did you guys kind of start in the beginning of the season?
We were about like 2 minutes.
So a very big improvement.
Yeah.
What's kind of been the key to that success here?
Working on handoffs. We were very sloppy at the beginning, but we've gotten a lot better at that.
So a message, I guess, to all the teams: good handoffs do good things.
Yeah.
Is there a goal you guys want to meet with this race?
152.
150. So you guys are getting close to that point. Is it just kind of getting those handoffs down a little bit more? Or what's kind of the key to that?
Yeah, it's probably the handoffs. We're still a little sloppy on those, but.
Sure. Talk to me about your part of the race. How did you kind of do?
For some reason today I kind of felt a little slow, but I mean, I usually start a lot of my relays, so I felt pretty strong coming out of the blocks.
Sure. Was it kind of the weather? I know it got kind of chilly here, not too much, but I know you guys had kind of gotten used to colder meets here this season, so the weather kind of throw it off, or was it just kind of what it was?
The weather was actually really nice today, so it wasn't too windy, so
yeah, there you go. First 100, last 100, what kind of went better for you?
Probably the first 100 because you're not as tired, but yeah.
Sure. I know for a lot of the people I talk to for their 200s, that motivation is just getting it to that next person.
Yeah.
So you handed off now to Kerrigan Irlbeck. Talk to me about that handoff. How do you think it went?
I think it went pretty well. We practiced a couple times before, so we felt pretty confident about it.
Yeah, no, there you go. We'll move over to Kerrigan Irlbeck for this. Kerrigan, you got the handoff there from Megan Scott, said it was pretty good.
Yeah.
How did you feel your part of the race went?
I think I came out pretty strong and pretty fast. I got the girl in front of me, which is important, get us up a little bit. And I think it went pretty well. We came out good and strong and fast, so we did a good job.
I was going to say, PRing must feel pretty good knowing where you guys came from to where you guys are now. How do you feel your leg of the race has evolved throughout the season?
I definitely have gotten faster and more confident in my 200s. I mean, I used to run it in like 30s, and I'm down at least a second or more than that, so it's been improved a lot this year.
Any more cutting down you want to do in your part of the race?
Yeah, I mean, get as low as I can and, PR even more.
For sure. What other events were you participating in here today?
I ran the open one. I ran the second 100 of the sprint med, and I run the 4x1 later.
So a lot of those shorter races that you like. How's your 100 kind of coming along here this season?
I PR'd by over a second tonight, and I placed, so I think I did pretty good on that.
There we go. Obviously, you handed off to Grace Hoffman, or Grace C Hoffman, and how did you think the handoff went?
I think it went really well. She took off at the right time, and it was clean. So
yeah, there you go. Good. Move over to Grace C Hoffman. Obviously, you guys have two Grace Hoffmans here, but Grace C Hoffman. Grace, how do you feel your part of the race went?
I feel like I did pretty good, but I think I probably could have went a little faster at the beginning, but.
Sure. I know. Looking throughout the race here today, it looks like you guys did a lot of catching up at that second and third part of the race. Do you kind of feel the same way?
Yeah, because like when she first handed it off to me, I was like kind of behind the girl in front of me, but then towards the end, I was like really close to her, so I was proud of that.
Walk me through your pacing of your part of the race. Do you think it's on par with where you've been all season?
Yeah, because like I've been like practicing for like 400s, and then so this is like the 200 that I'm dead sprint, so. Yeah, it's been good.
It's a lot different pacing for you. So did it kind of throw you off going a little bit faster than you normally would, or do you feel like it was pretty okay?
It was. I feel like it's way easier to do the 200 than the 400, but yeah, I feel like the 200 was way easier. Was the first part of the race or the last part of the race easiest for you? Probably the last, because it pushes me to like go faster, and then so yeah.
Sure, and obviously we've been talking about the handoffs all interview long has been doing pretty good.
Yeah.
How do you feel the handoff went to you to Macy?
I feel like it was honestly pretty good. Like we never really handed off to each other before, but tonight we did pretty good.
There you go. Any other races that you were a part of here today?
I did the 400, the sprint medley, and 400 hurdles are next. And then the 4x1. So.
There you go. So 400 and 100, 200. So kind of in that shorter range. Which one do you like better, 400 or 200? Or?
I kind of like the 200 better.
Yeah, there you go. Move over to Macy Blum.
All right, thank you.
As anchor of the race here for today, Macy, you finished out the race pretty strong here today. How do you feel you did here?
I feel like I did pretty good. I mean, throughout the season, we're gaining more stamina through like practicing and everything, and I just thought I did my part, and we PR'd and got our job done.
I was going to say, you PR'd, you've been bringing that down and down and down with each meet. What's the goal for this team? What time do you want to get here this season?
About 1:52, and we're right there. I mean, districts are a couple weeks away. I think we have a few more meets before that, and so I don't know. I mean, just continuing to drop down and clean up those handoffs and just like adjusting to the weather and, you know, like running by the crowds is really helpful with everything, screaming your name and stuff, so yeah.
I was going to say, before districts, what are you going to do to kind of prepare in this race for that?
I don't know. I mean, just keep practicing handoffs and cleaning them up according to what we need to do. But yeah, I think we're where we need to be.
Yeah, walk me through your part of the race. I know the anchor is a really crucial part of the race, especially with last second gatherings of getting ahead of people. How do you feel the first 100, last 100 did it for you?
I feel like I did pretty good. Like I said, I've been gaining stamina throughout the entire season. So I mean, I can pretty much sprint the whole thing, and I just kept seeing like handoffs, and I was like, oh, they're clean. Like we're actually like doing good, and seeing people catch up as they're running towards me, and like, oh, like we could actually do it, and we did.
You kind of at where you want to be in this race, or do you think there's some improvements you could see in your part of the anchor?
I mean, there's always room for improvement. I mean, I don't know. I gave him a little pep talk before. I'd be like, there's always like time to like shine and time to like do extra stuff for where you want to be, and we did it. So yeah.
What other things were you in part of here today?
I did the sprint med, which we also PR'd in. I did long jump, the 4x2, and now I just have the 4x1 at the end of the night.
Well, perfect. There you go. Well, congratulations on the day so far,
Thank
and then good luck for the rest of the day.
Thank you.